guys. We're gonna record this one. I don't know, this might be educational. Also, it'll like hopefully convince you guys that I'm not a cheater. Or this is gonna backfire really hard, and I'm gonna get like a 1600 perf, and then like everyone's gonna call me a cheater. But you know, we'll see. We will see. I'm gonna try, but like I'm not gonna like, obviously like, just psychologically I'm not gonna take this as seriously as I would like a rated round. Okay, here we go. Following two operations. Decrement for 1 second. And what? Oh, C is a hyperparameter. Okay. What, you want to sort it? Oh no, you want to do that. Freak. Oh, you're only going to reorder once, right? So, we'll try either no reorder at all, and just subtract 1, if possible. And then, I'm not used to talking, like, to the camera, or to the mic, but we'll see how it goes. Choose any index I and change A to A minus 1. Or I can reorder the elements. Do I reorder them first? Yeah, I reorder them first. Because the total, yeah. So I have to reorder them first. So I'll just sort B and then also sort A. And then, yeah, okay, that should be it. 2 minutes to mind solve, that's pretty good. Okay. Okay, so NC so we'll do no reordering. It's A minus B. Otherwise, we would do this. Why is this showing an error? Whatever. Huh? Oh, maybe my IDE is broken. There we go. Yes, reordering. We're gonna sort A and sort B. We're gonna actually, yeah, it's like the same code here. Right? Yeah, it should be. Because sorting is optimal, right? Because if it's impossible to do it at the beginning, then you can always do, you should be able to always do greedy, where like you match, yeah, okay. Being kind of slow right now, low-key. Okay, so, here's what we're gonna do. If not possible 1, then cost 1 is going to be some random large number. is going to be, it's going to start at C. I'm going to write inf. Okay. Do we pass the samples? 6, -138, -112. Okay. Is low-key, like, is this problem A, like, harder than the typical problem A? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, pretest passed. Okay. Alright. 5 minutes? Okay. We're good. We're good. Okay, so maybe the next boss. What? Okay. N is less than or equal to 200,000 i's. 1 through n. Oh, Jesus. What is this? A, B, C. Okay, so we pick an A, B, C. If, holy jeez. Okay, so basically, okay, so it's out of n cubed. There's n cubed triples. Then, let's also make sure that my mic is recording properly. Yeah, okay, my mic is recording properly. That's important. Okay, let's take a look at this thing. So, GCD of AC needs to be equal to the GCD of the LCM of AB and LCM of B, comma, C. The LCM of A, comma, B would be, oh no, but you can get more factors out of that, right? Yeah, let's think of this with prime factorization, right? So like if A is 2 to the x, and if B is 2 to the y, then if C is 2 to the z, and we can do this independently for every prime, then we do A is, okay, so then GCD of AC would basically be 2 to the minimum of x and z, and then it would be, and then the other GCD would be the, it would be the minimum of the maximum of x comma y and the maximum of y comma z. So, what does this mean? This means that y has to be less than or equal to x and z, right? Yeah, so, yeah, okay, so basically for any a comma c, you just need to choose b that divides both. B divides their GCD. Wait, did that sound squared? What? Okay, let's look at this again. Yeah, so B max xy, max yz. Right, because if y is bigger than either of them, then you're gonna have the wrong thing. So B has to divide A and it has to divide C. So what? Oh, this might be like n log n. Yeah, harmonic series, or the total number of factors is n log n. Okay, so we're gonna do every A, right? And then for B, we're gonna try every factor of A. So that's n log n, because harmonic series, or not harmonic series, but you know what it is. And then we're also gonna do C. And then for every B, we're just gonna take every C that works. So it's just gonna be n divided through by C. Right? That should just be the answer. I hope. I think that's the answer. Okay. Okay, that was decently fast. Okay. I like that. Okay. Okay, we have to do like that like dumb thing where we have to like vector. The input is just n. Okay. This is an OEIS problem. Factors, we're gonna go n plus 1 for in f equals 1. F is less than or equal to n, f plus plus for in x starts at f, x goes to n. Then factors of x includes f. There's no off by 1 behavior here, right? Yeah, should be fine. Okay. So then what we're going to do is for int a equals 1, a less than equal to n, a plus plus, for int b inside of the factors. Then we need c that is a multiple of b. So int num valid c is just n floor divided by b, right? Is it floor? Floor, ceiling, it's floor. And then total, let's avoid overflow. Yes, I know this is like extra, but yeah. And this should be the answer, right? Should be right. 1, 5, 6, 12. Okay. We're just going to submit this. Oops. Oh, well, that looks promising. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, problem C, we're actually going to have to think now, so here we go. This is exciting. Alright, nice. So, it's currently 148. Okay. I'm going to actually close the Discord window. I like putting test cases in there. Like, I just DM myself in there. I think it's underrated strat. It's kind of funny. Okay, here we go. Tree problem, okay. And it's 200k. Verts rooted at 1. Consider an arbitrary house V and its subtree. Oh. Are we given H? Uh-oh. Do you have to calculate for every H? Steve wants to know how many different non-empty guilds there are in the tree. Oh. Oh, the guild is a set. Okay. So consider vertex V subtree guild is exactly H down from subtree. Okay. Okay, and if it's just a tree, and then I have to tell them how many guilds there are in the village. Okay, so first instinct, right, is every guild has to appear at like one level, like entirely. Yo, is there like an AI thing here? Maybe not. Okay. What if there is? I don't know. Whatever. I should stop wasting time. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, that's an example. Okay. Yeah. So every. Okay, so let's just go at level by level. And then what would we be doing level by level? Okay, so let's say you have a bunch of like nodes at a level, right? So one way is just to take all of them if you do root and whatever height, right? And then what you can also do is if you go one layer down, like in the picture, we go to 2, 3, and if they connect to like different sets, then each of those would be also independent. Like, oh, that's I don't think that's time complexity is good though. I don't think that time complexity is good enough. Maybe it's like recursion or like DP, or like you do something on the subtree. It could be that. We could just write a DP relation and pray. Because yeah, okay. So you just have to be careful about overcounting. Because if it's like yeah, so you can overcount, and you have to not overcount. Let's try DP here. So if I say DP of a vertex is equal to KenQ recursive spec, if you get the reference, if I do DP of V is equal to number of subtree. DP of V equals number subtree, or number guilds. Guilds rooted at V. Then what? Then what? This problem is not. This is problem C. I feel like it should not be this hard. I'm probably just being. It's probably because I'm talking and not thinking. Okay, so DPV is a number of guilds rooted at V. So then if we transition from some dude to its children, then what? Would we be what? No. Okay. Shut up. Okay. We get a new one for every height, but only if they are like they're not overcounted. How do I know if something's overcounted? Actually, okay, I have an idea here. No, but it's because like if multiple things can go into one tree node. Could it be like LCA? I don't think it could be. Okay, why is this problem let's try the DP way first. If you overcount, I think it should be DP because like it kind of like goes up layer by layer. Okay, so if I do this, and it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically 5, I guess. That one would be 5. Then if this would just be 1. So I get 6. I get to take all children here. But then I don't get to. Wait, I get to. Yeah, okay, so if I have a root, then I get to take that one as long as what? I need to find the two deepest subtrees. Because that's how you check for overcount, I think. If you check the two deepest subtrees, then okay, let's try coding this. Yeah, okay. How are we doing on time? We're doing okay. I'm not being stupid, right? Yeah, this is normal. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna need to do. Wait, do I want to do 1 or do I want to do 0? Let's do 0. Okay. Okay, if we have at least one child, then it might be like 1, 0 or something, right? So we can make both of these 0. That's fine. Then we'll recurse, and then do that, and then we will do this. Otherwise, we'll do this. We're gonna do greater equals. turn this air conditioner on. Hopefully it's not too loud. Okay, yeah, it's not that loud. I can talk a little bit louder. Okay, so we did that. That vector, and it's probably long. I'm not gonna risk it. So, yeah, if we're a leaf, then it's going to be 1. Otherwise, we'll do that. And then, so we'll include all of the ones from the children. Then we're going to include the ones for us. So it would be the second best. So it would be total plus equals longest depth of us dot second plus 1, because even if it's 0, then we include ourselves, and if it's 1, then we get one thing. And we have to have two branches for it to work. And then it's just this, right? We'll see if this works. Oh, okay. I'm not going to stress test this or like try other cases. I'm just going to submit this and pray. I think it's right. If it's not, then we can either stress test it or we can like debug it. We can do something. That's a good sign. Getting C done before 30 minutes is pretty good. Do I want to check standings? Oh Jesus, what the frick? Oh my god. Oh, okay, that's math. Okay. Like, oh my god, how are you guys so strong? Where am I? Did I pass? Okay, I did. Okay, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Oh, Puddles beat me by 1 bit. That's kind of funny. Okay. 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 Save this. I think C is actually a really fun problem. I kind of choked it, but I think that's a really cool problem. I didn't really choke. Okay, now I actually have to like focus. If C, maybe C isn't hard and I'm just stupid. Or like this contest like will be like slightly harder than like your typical one. Okay. Let's try B. Oh god. Okay. So this statement scares me a little bit. Okay, so the secret number n is 1 million. Also the minimum is 2. Don't forget about the minimum, kids, because special cases or edge cases matter. Oh geez, okay. Take divisors, including n, but not 1. Partition all into layers. A partition is called good if two conditions are satisfied. Divisors of divisors appear earlier. Okay, there's no limit on the sum of n, which is interesting. And also I have to order numbers into a chain. Okay. Order numbers into a chain such that so that they're not relatively prime. Oh. Okay. In each layer, all numbers can be ordered into a chain so that any two set adjacents are not relatively prime. Okay. And we need to find the minimum k. Alright then. This is like, this seems like it might be some kind of like longest increasing subsequence type problem, if you've heard of Dilworth's theorem, right? Like, if I have like 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, now I have to go into 5 separate layers, because, right, because like 8 and 16 can't be in the same layer. So, this problem is like kind of constructive, I feel like. I think we're gonna do some guess forces. We're gonna. It might be that like the longest increasing subsequence of the divisors. But the thing is, this is a little concerning. The fact that you don't get to know, or like there's no limit on the. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is super composite numbers GitHub. Here we go. Okay, it's 240. So the max number of divisors is 240. Am I allowed to do n squared? Probably not. Probably not. So I probably need to be like linear in the number of divisors. That's, yeah. Given number, oh. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's think of prime factorizations, maybe. Yeah, so the factors of an, okay, so, right, like, if n is like 2 to the x, 3 to the y, and 5 to the z, then we need to consider all of its positive divisors except for 1. So basically, it's just like any order triple x, y, z, but not the one where they're all 0. What would be the longest increasing subsequence in this? I think the answer would be x plus y plus z, right? because, ooh, but not necessarily. Okay, wait, let's try like 2 to the 10, 3 to the 10, right? If I go 2 to the 1 and 3 to the 1 in the same bucket, and I go to 2 squared, 2 squared, 2 times 3, 3 squared. Okay, so that's actually getting somewhere. What this means is that, like, what if in every level, like if in level I put all of the numbers where the sum of the exponents of the primes is I. That guarantees the first condition, which is like the longest increasing subsequence could do with this one. Right, so because then I'm putting 2 to the first, 3 to the first, and then 2 squared, 2 times 3, 3 squared. Because if you're a proper divisor of someone else, then your sum of prime factorizations has to be less. And if we do it this way, do we still need like x plus y plus z layers? Because okay, if I can propose, yeah, because I can propose the existence of the subsequence 2 to the 1, 2 to the 2, 2 to the 3, 2 to the 4, 2 to the 5, and then 2 to the 5, 3 to the 1, 2 to the 5, 3 to the 2, dot dot dot. So you have to have that many layers. Otherwise, yeah, that would be a contradiction. That would definitely be a contradiction. So okay, so that's the lower bound for, like, it has to be at least like x plus y plus z layers. Now can I find a construction that always achieves the lower bound that I want? That would be the next thing. So length of the path is defined as the number of layers k. Okay, low key, like, I don't know if I'm better or if I'm worse when I talk. Probably worse if I'm talking a lot. Maybe better if I like talk a little bit. I'm trying to like explain my thought process though, like for educational reasons. Let's see. Okay. So now I just need to find I just need to find a construction. Okay, here's the first problem: is that the primes themselves have to be in different buckets, I think. Do they? Well, they do. But then, yeah, because I have to put every prime. Okay, so it's actually x plus y plus z plus number of primes, and then I think also like minus 1, just like something about off by 1 behavior. I think the reason for that, right? Okay, so if I have 2 to the 1, 3 to the 1, and 5 to the 1, no matter what order I put them in, one of them has to be last, right? So like let's say 5 to the 1. Now I construct my sequence: 5 1, 5 2, 5 3, 5 4, and then 5 4 2 to the 1. So that is a lower bound. So okay, so we put all the primes there. Then we go to a sum 2, and then sum 3, and then sum 4, and so on. For sum 2, we have to just arrange things in a way where like the adjacent numbers will have like they'll have like the same thingy. Okay, but I think that's easy though, right? Okay, so like if your prime factors are 2, 3, and 5, then we're gonna do all of the pure 2s, then we're gonna do all the pure 2 3s, then all the 3 5s, and then the 5s. And you're guaranteed to have the transition elements, right? Like if the sum is at least 2, then it would be that. So I think that's a construction that works. If we do like 2, 3, 5, right? So you put all of the pure 2s
and then you. What if it's 2 times 3 times 5? Oh. What if x is 2 times 3 times 5? And then I'm looking for a sum of 3. Oh, right. Oh, I know. Because if they... Oh, but it might not be. Okay, this is not fully rigorous yet. What part of it is not fully rigorous yet? Okay. What we can say, right, is that if we have a pure, factor, then if we have a pure factor, then we will okay, we're doing fine on time though. Okay, I think we should be close. I just need to prove this. I don't want to write the solution without proving it because of my ego, and also because I don't want to get like Watsu. Because like writing a stress test for this would be hard. You'd have to. Yeah, I don't know how you would do that. Probably like you'd be restricted to like an input size that's like incredibly tiny. Okay. How do I prove this? That I will always be able to satisfy the secondary condition. Or what if I'm not always able to satisfy the secondary condition? Okay. Okay, let's say like without loss of generality that the primes are like 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, so on, like the first couple primes. And there's like a limit on the exponents of all of these, right? So I have to. Okay, yeah, so like if I have like a sum, right, I have a required sum. What if I just like list out all the ordered triples, right? Like if I go like 0, 0, 0, 5, then it would be like 0, 0, 1, 4. Keep going like that. I order all of these lexicographically. Okay. Let's put it this way. So if there are pure 2's, like if there are 2 to the x's, then there has to be a 2 to the x minus 1 times a3. That has to exist. And then the same thing for the rest of them. So if there's no 2 to the x's, then there might not be any 2 times 3's, which is fine. Then we'll just start at 3's. And if there are 3's, then there have to be 3 times 5. And if there are 3 times, if there's no 3's, yeah, because if there is a pure 2 to the x, then 2 to the x minus 1 times 3 will always work, as long as x is greater than or equal to 2, which it will be for if the sum is greater than or equal to 2. So I believe the answer is just sum of the prime powers plus number of primes minus 1. And time complexity, if I just run like linear sieve, and then I check the... Okay, let's try that. Should be sum of the prime powers. Okay, so we're going to do this outside of the loop, though. We'll do it like right here. Grab our template. I wrote like all my templates myself, or at least most of them, so they're probably slow, but I think it's nice to write them yourself. Right, that's how I do it. Okay, so we're just going to prime factorize it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to divide it. This should work. Yeah. Then the answer is power plus power plus power plus power plus dot 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 plus number times minus 1. Minus 1 because that's the sum of powers, and it's, yeah, okay. So, One, two, three, four, 5, 1, 7, 3. Okay. I think I proved that this is correct, but I'm also like a little scared. I am a little scared about this. Like, I'm pretty sure it's right, or like I'm pretty sure my proof is right. And it makes sense. Like, this is problem D, right? Like, it's probably not going to be some like insane like grandmaster level. Okay, I think that's a good sign. So like, okay, so like educational moment is when you're doing like a constructive problem like this. I consider this a constructive problem. Generally, it's not that bad. Like I think like something that you can like learn is it's not that bad in the sense that like the answer is probably simpler than you think. You just have to find the answer. Right? If the answer is like some like ridiculously complicated thing, it is not going to be problem D on Div 2. It's going to be rated like 2300 and it's going to be like E or like okay, nice, pretest pass. Yeah, so like if you're doing a constructive problem, like I think a good workflow is kind of like if you like rewind the video and kind of saw what my like thought process from start to finish was, is like figure out some like upper or lower bounds that you can prove easily, like like the number of primes, right? Like it has to be like however that much because of like some argument that you can prove, and then from there, you can also say like, okay, now can I find a construction that achieves the bound that I've proved? So you're like
you're basically saying like, okay, the answer is at most this because I can prove that you can't do better than this, and the answer is also at least this because I provided you a construction that lets you achieve this. Therefore, the answer is exactly this, and get accepted. Hopefully. Okay. So how long have I spent talking? I spent like 2 minutes talking. Okay, that's fine. The cake is a lie. Wholly stealing that from. That was round 11:01, right? That was the cake round. I did really well that round. I think I got like a 20. Yeah, it was like, I think it was this one. Was it this one? Oh yeah, it was this one. Yeah, I got like 2270 per fun. I was pretty proud of that. Okay. We'll try E. I don't really feel like trying E, but I got an hour, so if I can solve it, that will be great. If not, I might just like quit 30 minutes early. We'll think through it just for the education, and you can see how I would try to think about this. In before, this problem is like, it's either gonna be like literally freaking impossible, or it's also gonna, or it could be like the easiest E ever. Like it would be like a 2100 rated E, and then I'm just gonna like get cooked because I'm like bad. But all right, here we go. We got an hour, so like if I spend half an hour, I can spend 40 minutes thinking about this and still have 28 minutes to implement. So let's stop talking and start solving. And also checking our thing. Hopefully, like my screen in the bottom is not. This is my second monitor, so yeah. Hopefully, it's not making it impossible to see the code. Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, here we go. $500 cakes. Okay. So that's immediately screaming like cubic solution DP. Maybe it's segment like range DP if you've heard of that. It's on Usico Guide. Okay, so fakes are real or fake. Although the thing with the 500 time limit is that it's also a 2 second, so like that's constant factors will matter here. Child must guess which cakes are real and which are fake. She can determine whether a cake is real. Oh. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. What? Also, let's check standings because I'm immature and I want to see how well I'm doing. Nice. Oh dang, how's Eunice cooking? Nice. Given a string S of, okay. So oh, okay. Wait. So okay. So how's okay? So the game is okay. So we're given a string, and we can place trues and falses in it, and then Chell will guess, and when they guess, they have to all F lie in a range.
And then we need to maximize the number of mistakes. Oh. There's something about DP here. There's something about that. Know exactly for each cake whether it's real or not real. If we declare all cakes. Okay. Okay, probably a good place to start is given an arrangement that's already like fully set, like true or false. Can we like find the number of mistakes or like find like a closed form answer for that? Because after that we can probably do more DP. Let's. Can I make some like if I can turn this into like a subarray sum problem? Right. So you okay? So let's assume that. Let's assume that at the beginning you say that they're all real. So the number of mistakes is the number of fake. So then the actual number of mistakes would be number fake minus, or would be number fake plus window size minus number fake in window. So right? Window size, so number fake. Then if we have our window size, then the fakes in the window. Wait. No, it would be plus size minus 2 times that, because you now made a mistake in there, but yeah, so. Okay, so the optimal choice for Chell is to maximize size minus 2 times the number of fake in the window. Size minus 2 times the number of fake in the window. So if we frame this as subarray sum, like if we try to make this like, yeah, this is maximum subarray sum. So if we make every element as minus 1, and then, okay, we want to minimize the number of mistakes. So we want the minimum subarray sum. Or let's say max subarray sum. Wait. Let's go with minimum subarray sum. Right? So basically we would make every number plus 1, except for the mistakes would be minus 1. Right, because yeah, so then it would be size and then minus 2 times the number of fake in the window. So yeah. So our goal is to place ones versus negative ones to make the subarray sum, like, we want to maximize the minimum subarray sum. But it also matters how many total fakes we put in. So, we could potentially brute force on that axis. Like, we'll try every possible number of fake versus real. Do we want to do that? I don't know if we want to do that.
She wants to place the remaining cakes with the number of mistakes Shell is forced to make is as large as possible. Right. So okay, let's potentially think of subarray sum. Try brute force on try brute force on the number of fakes placed. So I can place a bunch of negatives.
And wait, what if I do like? What if I kind of like approach it the other way? If I say like I want the minimum subarray sum. So okay, like I want to place as many ones as I can, but like I want to place the fewest number of negative ones in order to get a specific subarray sum, or to get the minimum subarray. Like all subarrays cannot have sum less than this value.
I went down like 120 points. That doesn't seem super easy. I feel like it has to do with range DP.
Okay, let's think of how subarray sum works. Oh, I am out of paper. Really? Okay, we got some paper. Okay, right, so like, okay, like, let's maybe try to make a range DP relation. So like dpi, right, so from 1 to I, then let's say we've placed x, we've placed x true so far. And then the final axis should be what would the final axis be? Oh, it could be like wait, yeah, it could be so like we would keep track of all of the prefix sums, right? So dpix, and then we would do the max prefix sum, and then we're gonna equal that to the current prefix sum. Wait, current or minimum? Yeah, that's a problem. Do we want to try Cadanes? We could try Cadanes. So we would have the brutes on, because we still have to brute over one of the axes on like how many trues we can place or how many falses we can place. Yeah, this problem seems pretty difficult. Yeah, because there's a time, or the constraint lets you do a lot of things. No, let's try to keep thinking here. I should be trying things instead of just staring. Also, yeah, you should, if you catch yourself just staring and like doing nothing, try to not do that.
Is there some kind of DP as I sweep through? As I sweep through, I want to keep the maximum prefix. Maybe it's not Sudare-san? Then what is it? Well, let's think back to like the warm-up question, right? Like, if the false cakes are like scattered throughout, it's like this maybe. What do we want to do intuitively? Do we want to push all the false cakes out toward the edge? I don't think not necessarily. What if I do go with the prefix sum idea? Because the more fakes you place, you also increase the number of the so DPIX. What can you do with DPIX? Wait. So, if you are, if you are GPIX, right, then you already know the current prefix sum. Because you know the prefix sum, and you know how many trues you placed. So you can easily calculate like that. Then what? Okay, maybe that's
future we'd only care about maybe the max prefix sum. And then but there we'll have that equal to the that subarray sum. Which by that I mean yeah. I think that could work. I think that might work. The implementation might be a little brutal. Let's maybe think another like 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll implement once we hit like maybe like the 35-minute mark. Oh dang, that's fast ticking. Yeah, I mean, yoink, that's not cool. Let's try the DP. We're gonna try it. You know, might just have to like hope and pray a little bit here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So. We're gonna go vector, 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 and DP, n plus 1, n plus 1, n plus 1. Because I goes from 0 to I, we can do. We'll go 0 based. And then J and X would be 0 to n. And then max prefix would be 0 to n because 0 is always a valid max prefix. The starting state would be actually yeah. Let's say 0 to n. 0 is the sensible starting state. So DP 0. X is we're gonna say is the X will say is the number of fakes placed. And then max prefix. So we've placed 0 fakes, the max prefix of is 0. And then this gives us, this is equal to the highest subarray sum. Okay. I do not particularly like this implementation. Okay, so we have a string S.
1. A fake, if it's true, then it's 1, and if it's false, it's minus 1. What? Oh, right. And I'll also do vector in prefix question mark counts. This problem's pretty hard. Okay, let's stop stalling and actually do this. So, we're going to fill in that. Actually, okay, let's like transition, you know, like transition to the next thing. So like we're gonna go from dpix max prefix to next one. Yeah. So we initialize the highest within the subarray sum -1. Might actually need to be like -infinity. We'll go like 1 and 8. No. We'll do that. So, what we will do is, okay, so let's calculate the current prefix sum, which will be prefix sum at I, and then we're also going to do, we're going to add prefix question count I, and we're going to subtract 2 times x, because for every fake we place, we have to undo this thing, and then also it's -1. Then, yeah, so we will do that. Wait, actually no, we won't do that. Actually, okay, that's the current number. Yeah. So, when we transition to, okay, so, we can do this. So if s of I plus 1 is this, if it's already set, right, then why does it keep messing up my spacing, bro? Then basically what it will be is x does not change then. new prefix sum would just be this, yeah, and then we calculate a new max prefix, and then we do possible sum equals new prefix sum minus new prefix. So then we do dpi plus 1 x new max prefix equals maximum of its current value and the possible subarray sum that we just created. Right? Yeah. I think this new one just adds this character. Right, this should, let's just quickly do this. Okay, that should be right, I hope. Otherwise, we have to make a decision. We will try place a real. So int new x is just equal to the same x. And new prefix sum is going to be current prefix sum. No, I think that's right. New prefix sum is going to be equal to current prefix sum. Yeah, plus 1. Let's run the assert one more time. New prefix sum would be equal to prefix sum at I plus 1. Oh shoot, here, this is a problem. So s of I, if it's equal to none, then it's going to be 0. Otherwise, that. Okay. Is this plus this minus that? And then int new max prefix is going to be the same as it is up here, and then also the same, and then also the same. Right? I think so. Then we place a false, or place a fake. We have one more fake now. The new prefix sum is minus 1. We'll run the same assertion just because. We'll do this again. We'll do that again, and then we'll do this exact thing again. Okay. So, in answer equals number shake plus minimum subarray sum. So in answer will be 0 at the beginning, or actually 1, let's say. Then we're going to do for, we'll do for every x, and then we're just going to traverse this array here. Then score here would be equal to x plus dp, it would be dpn x match prefix. And that, let's just say, it should be at least 0. And then we'll see how it answer. Oh geez. Okay. Why? What? Why are they all negative infinity? Not great. FTFF. I'm gonna do like the dumb thing where this is wrong. It should be this. Yeah, because you're starting at 0. Oh shoot. Yeah, it's not that. That's yeah. Or not. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Yeah, I have 25 minutes to debug this. That's probably enough time. Theoretically, dp and x max prefix is -2. It should be 1, right? Let's actually work this out on paper, because maybe my calculation is not correct. So, okay, so if it's FTFF, right, then the array would be, okay, so there's 3 fakes, and then the array should be -1, -1, -1. So the minimum subarray sum should be 2, or -2, yeah. And x is, oh, I didn't do x new here. No, x is the number we place. Oh yeah, so this should not be x. This needs to be the number we place plus the actual total number of fake. Yeah. So we need already existing fake equals we'll just go 0, and then we'll just like check it brute force. Okay, this is promising. Is it 1? Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 0, 2. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Yeah. Oh, that's not looking good. Okay. We're gonna try this thing here. Let's see. Okay. So, actually, yeah, we can brute force this one on paper, which is nice. So TNFTT. I assume x equals 0 would be the one where I place the true, so it would be like this. The total number of false would be 1. And it would be 1, 1, minus 1, 1, 1. So the best max prefix would be 0. Actually, no, the max prefix should be minus 1. The max prefix should be minus 1. Why is it not minus 1? And then for x equals 1, it would be TFFTT, f equals 2, 1, neg 1, neg 1, 1, 1. Why is it always scared? I don't think it should be always guaranteed to be 0. Why is that? Shoot. Oh, we suck. Why? Okay, let's say we place real. New x is still x. New prefix sum is, so it would be 2. Yeah, so the new prefix sum. Okay, but then when we get to the false, right? The new prefix sum, the new max prefix, and then it would be the new prefix sum minus the new max prefix. Right? Let's see here. So we're gonna do that. Let's see if this gets us anywhere. We want to go to x equals 0, I equals 3. Or x equals 0, I equals 2. So dp2, 0. Yeah, so it would be 2, 0, 2. Okay, so it is saved. Then what?
dp of 402 is 0. I think, maybe are we combining incorrectly?
It would be like min, right? Oh, we're just always taking the current value. That's not correct. So what it should actually be is, it should be this, and then the minimum subset sum that we already have. New prefix sum, new max prefix. New prefix sum minus new max prefix. Or the smaller value. Does this make things better? Now it's 0. Now we try it on all the samples again. 101, 2222, 023. Alright. I am very scared. I am very scared. I'm also scared of time limit. I'm also scared of law 2. Don't do this, man. Don't do it. Memory. Huh. Okay, but I passed pretest 2. Okay. Why memory limits? Oh. I mean, are you kidding? I mean, it's like just barely over, is it? Oh, I guess it's an integer. Okay, so we have to trim the memory down a little bit. Max prefix can go from number of fakes placed oh, this memory limit, dude, I'm literally right at the memory limit, seriously. Oh, come on. I want to do like static array instead. I guess we're using static arrays instead. Int dp 501, 501, 501. Isn't that still? That's 503. Oh geez. Oh geez. Okay, so we need to just like memset the entire array to 0, so it should be for n minus 0 minus n I plus plus. For bam and bam. We're going to 0 this out. This should be cache friendly. Yeah, okay, we're gonna use static array here. Let's try, let's make sure it's still correct. 101, 22222, 023. Okay, so we passed test 2. I feel like this problem might be like memory hell. I think I might be like right at the, Oh god. Time. Oh god. I'm scared of the time limit. Oh, I'm scared of the time limit here. Okay, I think my answer is correct, but I think I'm gonna be okay. It's going. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, okay, we're fine, we're fine. Okay. Just get to 30, please. I don't know if there's 30. There might be more than 30. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. This round's not even rated for me, but my honor is on the line. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we're not trying F. Okay. Let's go. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Huh. Damn. 2,500. Yo, Puddles Master? Yo. Yo, this is historic. Let's go. Alright. Yeah. I hope that was vaguely educational. Yeah. And yeah. Dude, F is crazy. So Ors. Purdue is going to be so stacked now. We have so many masters now, including myself. Yay. Yeah. Alright. Well, what is my perf? CF cheater extension, we love to see it. We love to see it. Oh wait, it said I was like 300th? I was 319th with 47.89. Oh, really? E was not supposed to be hard? Wow, okay. Wow. Alright. This round was just like stacked or something. There's no way this many people can. There's no way E is that easy, right? What? What? E is hard. There's no way. Actually, maybe E is DP. It's like kind of standard. No, I don't. No, E is not standard. It's not easy. But yeah, okay. I am very glad. I'm very happy that this passed. This is a lot of code. But dude, there's no way. What? E has to be like 1900 or 2000. I don't think this is because of cheating, because like I've done Div 2s like just a couple weeks ago. Bro, someone is definitely cheating. What the heck? Bro. 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 What are you... Oh, no, he's not doing this con? Oh, no, he is doing this con, bro. Okay, anyway. Yeah, but, like, as I was saying, like this one, like, all of these rounds were, Div 2s, and, like, not too long ago, and, like, the ratings felt, like, normal there. Like, oh, you solve E, you get, like, 2100. Not, like, this. How is E only 2000? What? Was I slow? I don't think it was that slow. I think it's normal to take an hour to solve E. I don't know. Dang. If Puddles can hold, then he's getting to master. Okay. Yeah, this might be the end of the stream. Uh, yeah. Again, like, I hope this was educational. Or if you were here because you thought I was a cheater, that's fine too. Uh, yeah. If you have, like, questions about stuff, like, I guess, feel free to comment either on CF or on the YouTube. I'm probably gonna make this an unlisted link. Or I might make it a public link. We'll see. But yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm rambling now. Yeah. That's probably it.